Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and we are continuing this week with our Stitched All Around series. This is the card that we are going to be creating today. This is one of my favorite color combos. We are using Coastal Cabana and Gorgeous Grape with some other fun dies from this bundle. So let's go ahead. Oops, I got it stuck here. As I showed you in our last video, this has some wonderful sentiments, but also some fun shapes, that coordinate with the framelits. So today we're going to be using these two edgelets. We are going to use this label here. This circle is going to cut out our sentiment, and then I've also used this little tiny stitched heart on our card today as well. For our card base, I have, let me see, my camera's probably a little crooked there, you see. A piece of Coastal Cabana. This is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I have another piece of Coastal Cabana, and this is 3 3/4 by 5, and you can see I've die cut out a heart. You could die cut out your tags out of here as well, because this layer is not going to show. So that's a great way to save paper by doing that. My Gorgeous Grape layer is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8, and that is going to go on top here. And we're going to pop all of this up. Now I have pre-die cut the two little tags in Coastal Cabana. I have our 3 little hearts just to save us some time. But let's go ahead and grab our big shot and do some of our die cut. Well, actually, let me stamp. Let me stamp a couple things first. So we are going to be using our Gorgeous Grape and Coastal Cabana ink pads. We are also going to be using this Tea Room Ribbon Combo Pack. And this is the one we're using, which matches beautifully. Absolutely love that. So let's go ahead. We're going to stamp our thank you sentiment in the Gorgeous Grape. So let's ink that up nicely. Beautiful. And then I'm just going to grab a scrap piece because I really just want the sentiment, not the entire circle. Let me just open this up. We'll stamp off in our Coastal Cabana. So I want to be sure I leave enough space for my die. So I'll just set that there so I know. And then hopefully, yeah, that'll work. This is, I would say, one of my top 3, if not top color combination. Okay, so let me grab the big shot. I have my magnetic platform and my precision base plate still in here from my other projects. So we're going to go ahead and trim this out. I love all the stitching. I cannot get enough of the stitched stuff. So you can see here around the edge, you could use your die brush here if you want. These are just falling out really easily. So I'm just going to pop those out with my hand. Okay. All right. Now we are going to trim out that other sentiment, but let's go ahead and do our little edging. So with the Gorgeous Grape piece, I have decided to use both of the edgelets. So I'm going to use the stitched edgelet first, and I'm going to line that up straight. That's the hardest part, is probably just knowing how straight you are. We're going to roll that through, and I'm probably, I don't know, about 1 inch up from the bottom. You can place it, kind of wherever you'd like. So let me lift this off. So you can see here, my stitched. Now I'm gonna, it leaves a little kind of indent. I'm gonna place that stitched one right on that impression that it made, or just below it. Let me just make sure I'm straight. We're gonna run that through again. And then we're going to put the other edgelet through. So let me show you. So now I have my two. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to run now my other edgelet with the X's right through the middle of this pattern. So I'll have 3 lines of stitching. These old plates. Okay, so now you can hopefully see that. Okay, so we die cut this piece. We're also going to just trim out now the thank you in the Coastal Cabana. Basically going to layer that right over the gorgeous grape. Layer that right over, so I'll probably trim these edges down a hair. Okay, so let's set that aside. Let's go ahead and layer up our pieces. So I'm going to use the multi-purpose liquid glue. Because this layer, it has such a small border, this gives me a little wiggle room to be able to move it if I don't get it lined up on the first go around. Okay, so we're going to lay that down. Okay, I like to turn it over. Give it a nice press. Okay, so now we're going to grab that ribbon, that tea room, and I have some Scotch tape here. We're going to go ahead and make our 2 little rows. So I'm putting one above our pattern and one below our pattern. And let me get into frame better for you guys. You get 2 little pieces of tape. So let's start, we'll put the first one above. Oops, I cut that kind of short. Let me get one side down. Let me get this side tacked down. Okay, so we have one above our stitched, and we're going to put one below. Let's get another little bit of tape. And we're going to put this below here. And I love just how that gold kind of pops off that gorgeous grape. Beautiful, beautiful combination. Okay. All right. So now I will just make myself a little bow. With this ribbon here. This is gorgeous ribbon and so easy to work with. And I love the combo packs where you get, you know, 2 colors. Okay. Don't want it too big. Let me get my ribbon, scissors. We're going to cut that on an angle, and cut this one on an angle. And let me check for you guys. I probably should tell you this more often. You get 10 yards of ribbon total in that combination pack, so that's a nice amount. We have beautiful, beautiful ribbons in all different colors that coordinate perfectly, right, with our paper. All right, so I've put a little glue dot right on the back of this. We're going to stick that down right there. All right, now let me bring in some dimensionals. We are going to put a bunch to pop this up. So I'm going to put 9. Because you get so many in your pack of dimensionals, you get 300. You don't have to hoard them. Take it from me. I was a big hoarder. Okay. All right, so now we can go ahead and lay this down. We left ourselves a nice big border of that coastal cabana. All right, and now with our 2 little tags, you can see, like this one, my edge is a little off because I just used a scrap, but we are going to layer these together anyway, so it didn't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and put some more multi-purpose glue there. And we're going to lay those down. I'm going to come in with our snail. And we can go ahead and put this in the, I'll put that up a little higher, stick that down there. We're going to put 2 more dimensionals on our thank you. Okay. We're going to lay that down. All right, and then now with the multi-purpose glue, I'm going to just put some right over the thank you so that I can drop down our coastal cabana. Thank you. Just like that. All right, I have our hearts. We're going to put 1 up here. We're going to put 1 over here. And I'm going to put 1 down there. And I love these cute little hearts with the little stitching. We're going to stick 1 here. And then I'm going to put the last one right down here, right in the middle of our stitching. And then I'm going to take our Wink of Stella. This is probably hard to see on camera, but I'm going to add it right here to both of these little like half moons above and below the thank you, just to give us a little sparkle on our card. Okay, so let's give it a nice crease and we will be done. There we are. So there is today's project. I am so enjoying this stitched all around bundle as well as the series. So I look forward to being back with you again this week with another project. I'd love to know how you are liking these projects, so feel free to leave a comment. And if you'd like to see a series on another bundle that you haven't seen me showcase, please tell me about that as well. I'd love to hear from you. So as always, guys, you can find a full supply list of all of the products used in today's videos in the description in the project. You can find a full supply list of all of the products used in today's projects in the description of this video. And I look forward to being back with you real soon. Have fun. Thanks. Bye.